Good morning, my awesome friends and followers of the channel and the members. Yes, well, it's Monday, isn't it? Monday the 17th of May. Yes. Do you know what? I'm sleeping better these days, so excuse the fact the videos are going up probably half an hour later than they should, but I'm having great sleeps. So my sleeping pattern has improved since I got rid of a lot of stress. Still a little bit of stress there, but we're dealing with that. We're dealing with that. Yes, and this morning, listen, Deb sent me a message this morning. Good morning, Trevor. And I responded, good morning, Dave. It was autocorrect. I mean, I'm like, what? I didn't even know I'd sent it until she went, who's Dave? And I'm like, oh God, there we go. I've done that a few times, by the way. So if you're getting I've done it quite a few times and I don't mean to. I suppose I should check before I send messages. I mean, there was a lady chatting to me before and I said to her, okay, Debs will get it sorted. And she's like, who's Debs? And I'm like, oh God. Listen, I'm sorry. It is what it is. Yeah, I make lots of mistakes. Yeah. Anyway, this morning I'm reading that the UK Crime Minister has signed a new deal with the European Union for trade. But what's he have to done? That doesn't even make sense. But what he's done to make this trade deal go through is he's given away our fishing waters again, hasn't he? Yes. Yes, the whole of Europe can come and fish in English waters. But they won't vote for us in Eurovision, will they? Bunch of fuckers, every one of them. We don't need Europe. We fucking don't. And it's about time we need a Prime Minister with balls to say, you know what? No, we won't sign anything away. The British people have spoken. Maybe there should be another sort of referendum, another vote on whether or not we want to be part of this bloc. Because we have noticed over the last few years, and listen, and it's been thrown in our faces, that they don't like us. They don't like the UK. It's very clear. Some of the cities in Europe are wonderful. The countries are wonderful. The people are wonderful. But politicians in general are all arseholes, aren't they? They really are. And they've proven it over the last so many years. I think the only one, and this is my opinion, and please comment about this. I believe it doesn't matter what this Prime Minister signs away. It doesn't matter what he does anymore. Because when Reform get in, they just wipe the slate clean and undo everything and start again. That's the only way forward. So that's what I believe. And thanks to a Royal Irish veteran that sent me a video clip. I got it this morning. This is quite sad, this bit. An ex-British soldier, a veteran that served in Afghanistan, has snapped. I seen a video of what was happening. Basically, he was in it looked like a taxi company sort of waiting room. You know, when a taxi company, you sit and you wait in a taxi. It looks like he was in there and he had a gun. And he was shouting out, I've had enough, no one will help me. Armed police had to go and swoop and try and detain that individual. But this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of veterans in the British Army are fucking broken. And ordinary people treat them like shit. And every so often they snap. And when they snap, there's no stopping them. It's unfortunate. I've seen it happen. I'm in a mentally good place, just want to point that out. I am in a good place. But other veterans are broken and they get treated online like shit and they get attacked online all the time and accused of so many heinous things that eventually they fucking snap. And it's not good to be anywhere near someone that snaps. Whether you're a man, whether you're a female. Females, when they snap, they snap. Men snap. I don't know what's in between men and female, but people are broken and they've had enough. Just get on with your fucking lives. Leave other people alone to get on with their lives and stop being drama queens online. That's all I'm going to say. Let's just leave it like that. Yeah. But what I would suggest is if you are having issues, I would point this out, and you're a military veteran, go to PTSD resolution. Those guys and girls there are absolutely fabulous. They will change your mindset. They'll put you in a good place. They fixed me. I believe they fixed me anyway. The woman, funny enough, the woman that was looking after me was called Debs as well. She was fabulous. Ex-medic, Sergeant Major, or WO2, I think it was. She was fabulous. She got me to see the ways and how to move forward in life and what works for me and how to use nature to its best advantage, and pets as well, which help. So don't snap online. Seek help. You could have came to me and asked me for advice a few years ago, but I don't give advice out now. to people. I mean, I'm not qualified to do it for a start, so I'd rather people went to professionals. I can only steer people in the right direction, but that's it. And I had to write this bit down this morning. I don't want to get this bit wrong, but listen to this here, ladies and gentlemen. A London borough, the London borough of Brent, the council is... Hello? The council is controlled by Labour. And what they've decided to do is they had a vote amongst all the councillors in Labour, all the councillors in Brent Council. And they've decided to twin Brent with a Palestinian city called Nablus, which is run by Hamas. So that's quite strange that a Labour council in the middle of what's going on would decide to twin their own town with a Hamas run city. That's going to cause controversy today and throughout the week. It certainly is. This is a Prime Minister that wants to show that we lead and terrorism doesn't win. And he's got councillors representing his party that are behaving like this. I find it quite strange. Strange indeed. Very strange. Which brings me on to a bit like the thumbnail. You've seen the thumbnail. The British Drugged Army. And I'll explain that, and I hope you all understand when I explain this. Right? The British Army have been in combat for fucking 10, 15, 20 years, non-stop. Not because they wanted to be there. No soldier wants to go to combat. But it's because politicians don't seem to be able to get on anymore and negotiate. They'd rather just throw people in with guns to sort problems out, which is a sad way to do it, rather than negotiate. No soldier wants to go to war. But they're trained for it, and they'll do it 100% if called upon. Well, over the last 8 years, it's now been revealed that over the last 8 years, the British Army has kicked out over 8,000 soldiers that have been caught on compulsory drugs tests. So 8,000 soldiers have been caught taking drugs in the army, and they've been kicked out. Now, you may think, oh, that's terrible, that's terrible. It is really sad, actually, because was this looked at? Why are they taking drugs? Why? Now, in my opinion, and I'm not qualified, but I will give my opinion, this is 8,000 soldiers that are probably broken. 8,000 soldiers that have served in conflict. 8,000 soldiers maybe with mental health issues that have served in conflict, that have seen traumatic things, that are using alcohol and drugs to mask their mental health. So rather than them getting the help that they need, they turn to drugs. And the reason why they turn to drugs, in my opinion, and I don't know, is if they go and they explain that they're suffering, they get taken out of the system. They get put in a different company. They get pulled out of their job. They get moved to another platoon. They go to HQ company. They become fucking waiters and chefs and shit. Or they get sent home on mental health leave and they lose their job. So rather than decide to remove people and kick them out the army, that's a battalion every year for the last 8 years. So that's 4 battalions of troops, 4 or 5 battalions of troops that we've got rid of who have failed compulsory drugs tests, when we possibly could have put them into some sort of scheme or help to fix the issue. We didn't. We just kicked them out onto the streets. We got rid of them, which is quite sad. It just shows that the British Army are not looking after their own people. Yes, it's sad that they're turning to drugs, but must be reasons behind it. I mean, serving on the front line comes with horrific things to deal with forever. Forever it's in your head. Forever you see the legs moving, the arms being blown off, you see the blood, you see the trails, you see the trauma, and that never goes. I used to turn to drink. I started drinking all the time. I still do drink, don't get me wrong, but I started drinking all the time to mask all the fucking shitty thoughts. But in the army you can't be seen to be drunk all the time. You know what I mean? It's quite sad. I find it extremely sad. There should be some sort of investigation into why so many troops have been kicked out. 7,000 troops kicked out. We need to be helping these guys and girls, mainly guys. We need to be helping them rather than just discard them on the streets. You're not helping them. You've actually made the matters worse by throwing 7,000 men out onto the streets that are broken. It's quite a sad situation. And then you wonder why charities are bitching at the government. They need more support. Well, they do. Anyway, listen, thanks for watching my videos. Have a wonderful day, everyone. And I take this hat off. Yeah, have a wonderful day, everyone. And I will see you later for another video. Yes. Anyway, take care and stay safe.